Who are you?
Whoever you want me to be.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
It's feeling epic.
3 words. 8 letters.
I remember everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from New York, it's the Previously on TV Awards. And here's your host, Jillian Bonanne.
Hello. Welcome to the 2025 Previously on TV Awards, the first annual, an inaugural award ceremony. And some might say this is TV's biggest night. The biggest night for the not so critically acclaimed teen dramas, romances, and just the shows that I like watching. You will not see The Summer I Turned Pretty at winning more awards than they will here tonight.
You could call this the real Emmys. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the real Emmys tonight.
Yeah. This is even better than the People's Choice because I'm just deciding. Yeah.
MTV had Best Kiss. We got Best Butt.
Yeah. We even have a Best Fruit category, which I'll get to later on. Yeah. Many fun things to come. But first, let's talk a little bit about the year in TV. You know, people are saying we're no longer in the golden age of TV. That was back in 2013, 2014. But I have to disagree. We are in the golden age of brother love triangles and don't marry him speeches. And the best butts we've ever seen on TV. The most butts we've ever seen on TV.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, the love triangles, all-time high. They didn't have this in the golden age of TV or whatever.
No, they were too scared. They thought, two brothers? Too scary. People are going to get in fights about that. We can't do that.
People will now make teams and wear hats and be like,
now we're doing that with every show. And I'm not complaining. No. I am here with my husband, Tyler. If you have not noticed, Tyler is
eagerly awaiting Best Butt.
Eagerly. He's ready for it. He's been wondering who I pick for that one. I feel like everyone's eagerly awaiting that award. Now, we normally recap and review TV episodes on this feed, but tonight we are announcing my favorite award-winning TV moments of 2025. But Tyler said that since this is an award show, I mean, some of us are dressed up.
You told me you're dressing up. I put a little blazer.
You put on a blazer. We'll take it. I'm just re-wearing my New Year's Eve top that I'm going to wear again tomorrow. Getting use out of it.
Champagne.
Yeah, we're drinking Adam's champagne here.
Adam Fisher.
Feel free to pour yourself a glass at home. Yeah. So Tyler was saying, since this is an award show, we need to start with a monologue.
You got to. That's a staple of award shows. You got to have the big monologue. Billy Crystal would come out, song and dance.
It's a whole thing. So he wrote a monologue for some jokes for me to read.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I am. You wrote this, okay? People need to know.
People need to know. The writers. Already.
Yeah, we might have needed a writing room. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if we should have put this up to one person. We are not heated rivalry. We need a full writer's room. So I'm a little skeptical.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical, but here we go.
Sure.
All right. Here we go. Has anyone ever announced the monologue before, like we are right now?
I don't know. This is a big lead up to the monologue.
This is the awards first. All right. Thank you for tuning in to tonight, what we're calling the Previously on TV Awards, which is not on TV, not really an award show, and we're actually live right now. See? That is true. We are live, everybody. We are live.
Opening joke. Get you, comment on the name.
Are you gonna explain all of the lines to us?
It's a good joke if you explain each one. Yeah. That's what they say.
Tonight we're here to honor adolescence. No, not the hit show on Netflix. We're honoring my love for floppy-haired boys yearning for the girl next door, and preferably in a love triangle with their brother.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That was a good one. We love a coming of age story, you know?
Time goes wild.
Yeah, we love that. All right. A coming of age story or coming out story. That is what these shows are filled with.
We love it.
All right. The Summer I Turned Pretty was one of the biggest shows this year, and boy, did that ending pay off. We got what every fan was waiting for. The almost wedding to Jeremiah, Bonrad in Paris, and Adam Fisher pitching a singles cruise to Belly's divorced parents. Okay.
That's living in my head. I cannot believe that in the finale of The Summer I Turned Pretty, it's Adam Fisher pitching a singles cruise. I'm so curious where that goes in the movie. I don't know what the dynamics were.
I completely forgot about the singles cruise. So thank you for reminding us about that. I wanted to get that out of my head. I was like, I don't want to remember that. You know they're going to forget that for the movie. That's going to be nothing. Mm-hmm. They just wrote that in there. They're like, we got to throw in something for these parents.
I think it's going somewhere. The Adam Fisher Laurel thing was so weird at the end. Something's happening.
They're not going to be talking about that singles cruise in the movie. There's going to be like a time jump in the movie, I think.
I'm coming back for the singles cruise.
You're going to be so mad when there's no singles cruise.
I'm coming out with a champagne, living it up.
I think you just want to go on a cruise.
Singles cruise.
All right, back to the monologue. My husband Tyler is here tonight. We actually got married this year. Hold for applause. Was I supposed to read that part?
Yeah.
Tyler called our wedding a podcast event because it was in Wilmington, North Carolina, the home to so many great teen shows. I say, if that's the case, you're lucky I'm not doing a podcast about the Real Housewives of Dubai. Yeah, I saved you a lot of money, okay?
If we had to get married in
Wilmington
Dubai,
was great prices on weddings.
It's true.
We covered so many great shows on our podcast this year. Maxton Hall, School Spirit, Somebody Wants This, much like this monologue Tyler wrote.
Nobody.
That was good.
This. Tough.
That was fun. Way to start us off with a strong monologue.
I'm happy. That's how you got to do these shows. Everyone's here for the awards, and you've got to delay that. You've got to, tell some jokes, loosen it up a little bit. Let them know we're like chill, we're relaxed tonight. It's very easy breezy.
Well, we're about to delay it even more because we ended 2025 with one of the hottest shows in years, Heated Rivalry. And I am told we have Ilya Rozanov here with us tonight to tell us what he thought of TV this year.
Yes. It's very boring. Very boring. And there's just so much to keep up with. There's more and more. It's bullshit. I felt like I lost it a little bit.
You did it so well in our last step.
So boring.
That was good.
There we go.
It will never leave you. Ilya will always be with us. Thank you, Ilya, for stopping by, telling us that this is boring.
So boring.
We appreciate that. All right, here is a reminder of some of the shows I watched this year. And don't worry, guys, Heated Rivalry might not be in contention for the Emmys, but it's in contention tonight.
Which is an outrage.
Don't you
still.
I'm still outraged.
If it can't be nominated for an Emmy, what are we doing?
I need the Emmys to come out and speak up and say they will make an exception. That's what I need. Yeah. All right, so some of the shows from this year. Exo Kitty season 2, Ginny and Georgia season 3. We had We Were Liars season 1, School Spirit season 2. We had Motorheads on Prime. Rest in peace. This got canceled. If we had an in memoriam,
so good.
It was so good. I wish we had it, but it got canceled and nobody picked it up. I don't know what Netflix is doing, but
we should have an in memoriam next year.
I know. That would have been a fun montage, but just picture it with Motorheads right now, because that was really the one that hurt the most. Then we had The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3. Who could forget? We had Nobody Wants This season 2, Maxton Hall season 2, and we ended the year with the shockingly biggest show of the year, Heated Rivalry season 1. What a year for television.
What a year. I'm excited to see some of the award winners here, but
yeah.
Do you want to say what your favorite show was of the year? I don't know if you're willing to go that far, or certainly the surprise show of the year was Heated Rivalry.
I mean, I think I have to go with Heated Rivalry. It
Over The
was a
Summer I Turned
really good
Pretty?
show. I think it was. It's hard because I did love The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I thought it was a really
Mhm.
good conclusion. And it was 11 episodes.
Yeah.
But
There was so
I
much
thought
yearning. You'd been yearning for the
so
season.
much. But I don't know. Heated Rivalry just felt like something different too.
So fresh.
So fresh, so exciting, so unexpected,
Hmm.
and just really well done. Like
Yeah.
a really tight, good 6 episodes of television. So I might have to give it to that. Dare I say? I just
Wow.
think
A
Heated
shocker coming in at
Rivalry.
the end.
I know. I think Heated Rivalry is going to like change TV for the future.
Well, it was so I think it's going to be so influential. I mean, that first
Yeah.
like couple episodes, the fast pace, the montage of it all, like I just feel like that really grabs people's attention. Like it was so well paced and edited.
Yeah.
As they were cramming all these books in, that I thought it was like that's how you do it. That's how you cram 2 books in 6 episodes.
And there were no weird side plots that I didn't care about.
It was
You
very
know,
efficient. Like things came up for a reason.
Yeah, everything had a purpose, everything had a
Mhm.
reason. And I don't need that in every show, but I just felt like this show did it so well and said so much without much dialogue.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite show that I made you watch? I made you watch a lot of shows this year. What was your favorite?
I mean, it's between Hated Rivalry and The Summer I Turned Pretty. I think they were both like really like well written, well adapted. And both had like difficulties in how you adapt it, you know, in
Yeah.
the format you're giving. Uh you know, I mean, because Summer I Turned Pretty had been written so long ago, like there was just
Yeah.
a lot of obstacles to both. But I don't know. Heated Rivalry is so fresh. It's so
I
hard not to like
I
be
know.
excited about what you just saw.
And the finale was just so good. Such a great episode of television that I just loved it. And I think I do love when we're focusing just on one couple. I enjoy that. Like I like that about Nobody Wants This season 1.
Yeah.
I don't need all these like side plots. I'm like, let's focus on what we're focusing on. So that is what I liked about it. I will say, I think The Summer I Turned Pretty, though, did the best book to screen adaptation in the sense they added so much to the ending of that book that was not there. All the Paris episodes, they did so much with that I thought was really good.
Definitely. Definitely.
It's almost like when they got away from the book, I was like, wow, this is really good.
While we're on it, we have a spectator watching the awards show. Here he is, loving it, enjoying the show, watching from Kingfisher Bar. It's Kip. Thanks for watching, Kip. Thanks for watching the awards show.
Kip is at the bar. Yeah, Kip is at his favorite dive bar watching the show.
So but yeah, I don't know.
You wanted Kip at that show.
I did. A lot of people said they were glad Scott Hunter didn't bring Kip to the awards show, that it was boring. It was so boring. But
I think what it is, if you like award shows, if you like award shows, you wanted Kip at the award show. If you don't like award shows, you were like, why would he go when he can be with his friends at the dive bar? Yeah. So it's all just based, I think, on personal preferences. Whereas I'm like, Kip should be at the show.
I know.
Because I would want to be at the show.
All right, we've killed enough time. We've killed 15 minutes here. Let's get to the awards.
No.
Just like a classic award show, we put off.
Tyler's got to keep me on time.
Yeah.
All right. First category of the night is Best Love Triangle. We could really, once again, call this the Brother Love Triangle Award because that's the only kind of love triangles we're getting lately. And I am begging people to give us a different kind of love triangle. Get two friends fighting over a girl. Come on, give me something else. Even though I feel like the Brother Love Triangles are just beginning. We're going to get more and more next year. And
well,
I'm
the reason you get it is because it works. You love it. Yeah. It works. No, it adds so much drama, like so much yearning.
I know. So really, this is pretty much between my Life with the Walter Boys and The Summer I Turned Pretty. And even if other shows are in contention for this, I have to give it to The Summer I Turned Pretty. No one will do it like them.
No.
I think that we should stop this now, end the trope here, because no one will do it as good as this show.
I mean, they were divided into teams all over the internet of Team Jeremiah and Team Conrad. Like, it was just an all-time like moment of just like it became a phenomenon. So it's like hard to imagine any love triangle competing with that.
And it's a good love triangle because people were flip-flopping all over the place. I mean, you were Team Jeremiah at one point, and then you switched over to Conrad. You switched over to
look at you bringing out the receipts.
Yeah, we remember you being Team Jeremiah. The real ones
remember you as Team Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm bringing that up years from now.
So your best love triangle, not a shocker. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Was that your favorite too?
Well, I have some honorable mentions. So Jillian sent me the categories, and I wrote down what I thought should win in my notes app. Kind of a Tyler's take, if you will, on the nominees. I wanted to mention Severance, I think, is in the running.
My God.
I know you think that's crazy, but like that was a love triangle between the
You're
80s
not wrong,
and the
but
like it's all
they win enough awards. They don't need to win our awards.
Movie we saw recently, Eternity, was great love triangle.
That was a good love triangle again because I flipped sides. I didn't know what team I was on in that movie.
Eternity.
Everyone should watch Eternity if you haven't seen it.
Good movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah, where like in the afterlife she has to decide between her two husbands. It's like that's a great premise. They're not brothers. There you go. There's a love triangle.
There we go. See, they did it. No brothers.
My winner for best love triangle was also from The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it was between Laurel and Susanna and Adam. I think.
Oh my God!
A deep psychological love triangle is going on there beneath the surface. I think it's hinted at throughout the show. I think we all know about Laurel and Susanna. We know. Those shots of Laurel being like, Adam's not coming, is he? We know. We all know what's going on there.
But was Adam really ever in love with Susanna?
Maybe.
Like, should we throw John in there? Maybe John was.
Oh, you think maybe it's Laurel and Susanna and John? That's a better one.
I don't know. I could see John being in love with Susanna.
Adam seems to cycle through women. I mean, his assistant girlfriend is gone by the end of the show. So, like, he seems to just burn through.
I don't know if he's fully capable of loving. I don't know. Well, just saying.
That's my love triangle.
That's a good one. We'll take it. I mean, it's out there, but we'll take it.
Next category.
Next category is scene that made me scream at the TV. So I did a lot of screaming at the TV this year.
You certainly did. Our neighbors
between I know. I'm always like, can they hear me right now? I mean, there were scenes that frustrated me where I'm yelling at these characters. What are you doing? Get it moving. Yeah. But the scene that I have to give it to, it's once again going to The Summer I Turned Pretty. It is Belly running after Conrad in the finale. The whole sequence of events, starting with Conrad saying, "You're stuck with me," which, what an idiot for saying that, to Belly, then freaking out. Then
he comes out a little strong in Paris.
Then Conrad leaving Belly.
Yeah.
Then Belly has a realization that she can forgive her younger self. She deserves love. And she goes to run after him. Out of the Woods is playing. I don't think I've screamed more in my life. First, that frustration of we are not getting the ending I thought we were going to get, because I paused when Connie Baby left that apartment. There is like 8 minutes left in the finale at that point. It is scary.
It is scary. You really think they might not land the plane here.
Yeah. And then 2 minutes later, I'm screaming for her to run faster. Go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a lot of screaming.
You were certainly screaming. I saw it. It was the real panic in your eyes of they might not end this show with them together.
Which I just thought was never an option. So I was shook They really kept us on the edge of our seats for that entire finale,
They
which
you
made
wait
it
for the
very
last
good.
possible moment. Yeah.
I think I screamed at you at one point. I was like, pause the TV. How much more time is left? I was freaking out.
No, that's a great one. I mean, Jenny Han really scared some fans.
I also just
because
thought,
we were just hanging out in Paris
Yeah.
for a little bit there at the end. We were just watching
and I'm like,
her,
it's going good. We
She got a
just
new
saw like a
haircut, she's
10-minute
doing her
love
thing.
sequence too.
Yeah.
Like I thought we were good.
Yeah.
And then we had another conflict jump in after they're dancing by the water and everything's fine. Ugh. Just that whole part though is so well done, because I do love that we really had a scene of Belly kind of accepting her younger self, the mistakes she made in the past.
Yeah.
And really just looking at herself being like, was she so bad? And I just think that's like such a good lesson that we don't normally see in these shows. We see younger people kind of move past their mistakes and whatnot, but it was nice seeing her grow into her own and then
Take the
have this
time to grow up.
realization. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't have felt as earned if she immediately ran into Conrad's arms after that
Yeah.
wedding.
It felt very earned.
And it would have
maybe
been like,
too
how
earned.
do you ever reconcile things with Jeremiah if that was the case? Like you
I
needed
know.
time for him to heal as well. Or it
Yeah.
wouldn't work. Like, or it's
Yeah.
like, this is quite toxic. So you needed it, but boy, it scared you. When he left, when he like made her freak out, it was like, uh-oh.
And then we have a full-on chase through Paris.
That's great.
Any honorable mentions?
You're gonna roll your eyes at mine. I think
God.
my
Is it Pluribus? Is it Severance? What?
Pluribus is close. That's a good one, but it's actually Paradise. Remember in Paradise?
Oh,
when you figure out
yeah.
the twist in Paradise. We're not gonna
Okay,
spoil
that was
Paradise.
good.
This is not a Paradise podcast, but the TV show Paradise on Hulu. When you figure out the twist, I was like, whoa! It was great. Also, that might be one of my nominees for Best Butt later on from Paradise.
Oh my God, I forgot. Okay,
Remember
that's a good
that?
nominee.
We
Yeah.
can talk about it later.
Again, a lot of butts this year.
It's the year of
Only
butts.
this year. Only
be
this year. We
shocked
did
how
not get
many.
this in 2024, people.
No.
All right, moving on.
Love
Scene that
triangles
made
and
me
butts. That's 2025 in a nutshell.
and don't marry him or her. Like the don't marry them was very big. All right,
what's the next
scene that
category?
made me. Oh my God, we're going. We got it. We got to keep going. Go.
Bullshit.
Scene that made me cry the most.
Okay.
Actual tears. I mean, we got to give it to the scene of all scenes. The scene that made me feel all the feels.
Yeah.
Scott and Kip kissing on the ice. I have watched this scene so many times. It does not get old. I tear up every time I watch it.
Yep.
And this is how you make TV. I mean,
Yeah.
the camera movements, the song, everything about it was just so good. I think
mean,
they should.
Episode's one of the
not
highest
even.
rated like on IMDb
Yeah.
of all time. Like it's such an ep because it's also the callback of that song, the Wolf Parade song of like you heard that the first time you met Scott Hunter in the show. And so when it's coming back like that, it's like the full circle of their story. So that's hitting you as well. Of like, oh, I know this. I know this slide.
It's just a lot of emotions. Like it's not really sadness. It's a joyful cry, but also like you're kind of just sad for them that they haven't been able to be together
that
recently.
It's been so long. Sure.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of emotions. That's really
it's a callback to Kip feeling like, no, it's not me he's calling for, like, which is, it's callback to him not waving it early on at Scott.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's like so respectful of Scott needing like his privacy that he's like, his face looks so shocked too as he's coming down on the ice. It's great. There's
something about a sporting event and bringing someone down into the center of it all that just hits every time. I mean, I saw comparisons to a Cinderella story where Chad Michael Murray runs out the field to Hilary Duff, and not like it's the same scene at all.
Yeah.
But there is something of like he's running off the field and the time it takes for him to run off the field, the song playing.
Yeah.
it's just so good. And there's something about that in a sporting show or movie that just hits every time. And I'm not even a sports girly,
It's a
but a
sports
moment like that.
You're right, because it's about like turning the sports moment into such a romantic moment.
Yeah.
Like getting to like finally end the secret. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great TV moment. Hard to argue with that.
Any honorable mentions from you?
Well, it was the same. Obviously, you
Yeah.
saw me tear up a little of that. That got me. The only honorable mention I could think of was in the Taylor Swift documentary, Cameron and his mom talking, and then him getting the bonus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, that was so good. I'm like, call him Cam.
Cam.
It took me a second. Who's Cameron?
Well, I didn't know who he was until you made me watch the doc, and I was like, wow. Yeah.
That was a really good moment. You're
It's a good
right.
moment,
Cam and his mom.
Mhm.
Cam and his mom and Scott and Kip made TV this year.
Thank you to all of them. Cries of the year.
Yeah, cries of the year. All right, next category is most unhinged plotline. And this is a compliment, okay?
Yeah.
This is not like a bad plotline, just unhinged. Just a little wacky, a little kooky crazy.
Which we like. We're not putting that down. Not everything needs to be an awards thing.
That's the TV I want to watch. Kooky crazy.
Kooky crazy.
All right, so my winner is Ginny and Georgia. Pretty much the entirety of season 3. But really where we see Ginny and Austin frame Austin's dad for murder. Yeah. So supporting their murderous mother, which I support her as well. So I'm not putting them down for this. They made the right decision. But this whole plot line,
it's quite a plan.
Georgia in the courtroom for murder was just so good. So unhinged and so good. And I gotta say, I think Ginny and Georgia rivals The Sopranos for me as far as an anti-hero, somebody who should be a villain, but we don't think that they're a villain.
Wow. You're selling me. I'm catching up on Ginny and Georgia.
I mean, Georgia Miller, Tony Soprano, guys. I'm just saying there's some similarities there. And this would be like if the Sopranos brought in the kids.
Oh, that is fun. Like it's
like the kids were brought in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, I support everything Georgia does.
Even if it's unhinged.
She's just getting rid of terrible men on this planet, okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
you really should watch Ginny and Georgia.
It does sound like I like
about
it. I know.
Well, it's like that sounds so crazy as I'm talking about like this mom who has murdered people. But it's also like they have a lot of real plot lines on the show too. So they like match this like courtroom drama at one point with Marcus's depression that was handled so well. We had Ginny's abortion storyline this time around, like some really real life plot lines too.
Yeah.
So
fun.
I'll make you watch it.
My unhinged plot went to Megadoc, which is about the Francis Ford Coppola spending his entire fortune on making the movie Megalopolis, and I highly recommend.
Oh my God!
As the most unhinged thing I've watched this year.
You had me watch this. I have not seen the movie.
I put it on, and you kept walking in, being like, "What is this?"
It was fascinating. It's like that is unhinged because you can't look away.
Yeah,
you do not need to watch the movie.
Just watch.
Just watch the doc.
Megadoc.
I couldn't look away.
It's hard to describe.
Yeah, it is. It's a ride. It's a roller coaster.
I mean, it opens with he's paying like high-priced actors to do like little improv games and stuff where they're like throwing their hat and tossing the ball around and doing all that stuff. And it's just, it continues. That's like the least wacky thing that's happened. Like it just keeps going. Like
watching them play those acting games.
Money. Like it shows up at the bottom, like how many millions Coppola has spent on this movie. And it's so unhinged. I loved it. Megadoc.
It's very unhinged, but it's fascinating. I mean, watching them play the
guy
acting
wants
games,
to make his movie, tell his story. I respect like wanting to do that, but it is a wacky process.
That made me never want to be an actor. After watching them do those acting games, I'm like, anyone considering being an
Aubrey
actor
Plaza
should watch
walking
that.
around, just like fly
Yeah.
on the wall, looking around.
Yeah.
Unhinged.
All right.
Anyway,
Next category.
No one's seen Megan
Show.
but me.
I know. We're losing people.
Yeah.
All right. Show that needs to pay for my therapy bills.
Sure.
This has got to go to We Were Liars. That ending of that show. I mean, talk about emotional. I said it emotionally body slammed me because it just like hits you in the chest.
Yeah.
It is so sad and so unexpected. I read the book and I was still unexpected by how hard that hit because I really thought they would do the show differently. I thought they're not going to do the same ending. They're going to change it. They're going to make it a little different. Like, how can you really do that in a TV show? And boy, did it work. It worked too well. I couldn't stop thinking about that for days. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, there's a second book that's a prequel that it's about the adults when they were younger. So that will be season 2.
Nice. We Were Liars.
Yeah. Big show this year.
Mine that needs I need therapy bills paid for would be the eyeball creature in Alien Earth.
No, I don't know what that is.
There's a little eyeball that would come and try to pop into your eye. It was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life. It was hard to get through.
Right. We'll sign you up for therapy. We'll sign you up for therapy.
And burning. She hated that.
We'll get you signed up. Don't you worry.
Yeah. All right. Next category.
Next category, biggest yearner. All right. We had a lot of yearning this year, which is one of my favorite things to watch in a TV show. I want to watch somebody down bad for another person. All right. And if we're talking like a male and a female, I don't want to watch the female down bad for the male. I want to watch the male down bad. Okay. Note to writers out there.
Okay.
So the biggest yearners.
So you don't think it works as well if you're just watching a girl yearning? That ain't what you want to watch.
No, not at all. Never. Doesn't do it for me.
That's not what we're doing.
Some of the yearners from this year, we had James Beaufort in Maxton Hall. He was really ruining. He was really yearning over Ruby. We had Conrad Fisher, of course. I mean, in Heated Rivalry, we had Ilya and Shane yearning. 2 for 1 yearning, which is why I think I love that show so much.
The old double yearn.
There was no like, oh, is this person too into this person? Like, we didn't have to worry about that. They were both into each other and we knew it.
When you think of everything in Heated Rivalry, it's like, why were we not doing this before in TV shows? You get the double yearn, the double forbidden love. Like, it's so much for you.
Yeah, like have the conflict outside of like their character traits. You know what I mean?
But a lot of great yearners this year. Who are you giving it to?
A lot of great yearners. And the winner, I have to give it to Conrad Fisher, Connie Baby, because he yearned so hard to the point where it was getting a little weird.
This man flew
to the point where I thought, is this too much?
I've seen that man yearn in California. I've seen that man yearn in Massachusetts. I've seen that man yearn in Paris, France. Like, he is all over the world yearning.
I was begging Conrad to hook up with another girl. I was like, please, can we see him with somebody else at one point?
Yeah.
He's yearning too much where I don't even think it's hot anymore.
The over yearn. You loved it, though.
I mean, I did love it. But, well, then they showed him cool again with that cigarette, passing the joint around. Then I was like, okay, we're back.
I remember when he gets to Paris, you were like, we desperately need these scenes of him being cool with her friends to remind us he's not like a stalker.
A freak.
Because you're like, it's been a long time of only seeing Conrad like doing his thing.
Yeah. Writing on that notepad. Like, it was getting dark. So, I mean, it all worked out. And what can I say? I did like the yearning. It was good. And remember, this was biggest yearner, not who biggest yearned the best, biggest.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your honorable mentions?
I like that my winners are called the honorable mentions. Another one you're going to hate.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
This is Tim Robinson in the movie
Severance.
Friendship. It's all the whole movie is about how he wants to be friends with his neighbor Paul Rudd, and it just ain't taken. And that's the whole movie. And this man yearns hard to be friends with Paul Rudd.
That sounds kind of good.
I enjoyed it.
All right. Some good urine in there. All right.
I recommend.
Would you at
Friendship.
least put Conrad Fisher on your
list? It's kind of a boy
list?
movie. I'm not gonna lie, but I enjoyed it. Oh, Conrad, of course, is up there. But like,
I'm just checking.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, I think of all the shows you covered, it's got to be Conrad Fisher.
Yeah, I mean that man yearned for years.
Man seemed to be willing to throw away his career as a doctor, his life in California, just anything to just be close to Belly. Like, I get it. Yeah, he's the winner.
He was eyes open, raw dogging on that plane to Paris, just waiting to get there.
Belly.
Yeah, all that yearning was coming to a head.
Yeah. He had all that time to think, and he really blew the line after they slept together.
I know he did. All right, next category is Best Love Confession. We had a lot of love confessions this year. Mm-hmm. We had Ilya in Heated Rivalry. Once again, Conrad Fisher. We had Cole Walter coming in with a love confession. A lot of people confessing their love. Yep. But I have to give it to Ilya. And I'm talking about this scene where he says it in Russian on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
That was an iconic moment. Yeah, and now Tyler will be presenting that monologue.
No, I will not be doing that. That was an unbelievable monologue. I told you I could not believe that guy didn't speak Russian like earlier in his life. He's so convincing. And that's such a heartbreaking monologue to Shane because it's all out there, but he's not saying it in a way Shane understands, but he's really bearing his heart. It's a great scene. One of the best scenes of the year.
Well, it was such a unique way to do it. On this phone call in Russian, we've never had a love confession like that before. So that's why I think it hit different. It wasn't the typical, I'm in love with you or something like that. It was like heartbreaking as well.
Yeah.
It really hit. And it was a surprise, at least for the audience, or at least for me, that he was saying it. I was kind of shocked that he was admitting it in that moment, even to himself. Kind of
cocky and cool and funny earlier in the show, and then like we'd seen Shane lay it out there of how he felt, but like that's kind of when you realize, like, man, Ilya's got it just as bad, if not worse. Like,
yeah, we really saw it.
This is like killing him. Yeah. No, it's a great moment.
We gotta give it to that one. I mean, let's all admit, Conrad Fisher kind of had horrible timing, so I can't give it to him. That timing was really bad right before the wedding.
Connie Baby, but he didn't like.
I love Connie Baby, but I can admit, not the best timing right before your brother's wedding.
Yeah.
Any honorable mentions?
He waited
Tyler.
Mine. Love confession is, you're gonna like this one, is actually Adam Brody and Nobody Wants This, because I know that season 2 probably had a little more of a mixed reception than season 1, but I just think that like he delivers these lines with such conviction that I sort of feel like he holds the whole show together. Because you're watching his performance where it's like delicate of like funny, but he like means it. His like, passion for like his religion, but also his passion for her. And then when he gives, like at the end where he's like, none of it matters, you're my soulmate. Like, I just think that in the wrong hands that could have gone sideways. And I think he's a really good actor at delivering those kinds of moments.
I feel like they had him do some crazy storylines a little bit in season 2, or really more up the comedy, I felt like. Yeah. But then in that scene where he is able to just show that emotion and deliver that line, he is so good at that.
It reminds you why you watch the show.
Yeah,
exactly. It reminded you why you love the show. Is like, he's so good at those moments.
Ugh. I mean,
That guy
I'll
should
keep
be in a lot
watching.
more stuff because that guy is a talented actor at delivering like heartfelt moments.
He would have been so good in Eternity.
Mm,
Get him
you're
in
not
some
wrong
like
about that.
rom-com
He would have been
movies.
so good at that.
I know. Like, get him in those movies. Because
Yeah.
he's so good at it in a TV show. Imagine a movie.
I know. Is he just a TV guy? Is that all they think? He's great. Anyway,
Well, he's more than that. I'm here to say he's more than that.
he's more than that. Next category.
Yeah.
I knew you'd like that.
Oh. I'm like, oh, it's me. Best scene stealing moment.
Okay.
So I have to give this to Peter Kavinsky's return in Exo Kitty. Noah Centineo came back as Peter Kavinsky.
Mhm.
He was only in one episode, but it was so well done and he was so good in it. I really thought it was going to be terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they doing this? Do we need this? It's just going to be one quick scene. He's in multiple scenes in the episode and he helps move the storyline along, help Kitty figure out her feelings. He's a big part of the episode.
Yeah.
And I just think if you're going to have a character return to the world that they were once in like this is how you do it. It was so good. And I was like, get Noah Centineo and more stuff again.
Yeah, no, you made me watch that scene because you were like, you have to see it.
I did? Oh my God, I don't
Yes.
remember that. That's so
You
funny.
did. You were so excited about it, which I love.
I
'cause
just
we were
thought it was
talking
so
about how, like,
good.
that stuff is shot in similar ways again to like call back to like to all the boys and stuff like that. It's fun.
He reminds me a little bit of Adam Brody, where he can really deliver those more sentimental moments so well. And they need to put him in more rom-coms and more stuff like this again. Because I feel like he's been doing a lot of action. And I'm like, he's just so good at delivering these lines. And this wasn't even to a romantic partner. It's to his romantic partner's sister. And he still was just so good at having a moment with her. That I'm like, God, it just reminded you how good he is.
Yeah. Well, we're back to you not liking my winners. My winner is my winner is from Avatar: Fire and Ash, the Ash Woman,
oh my
Ring, and the Colonel. I could watch those two. I don't know what weird stuff's going on between those two. You're watching them do drugs together. You're watching them like get it on, have a relationship. It's the wackiest part of an Avatar I've ever seen, and I was all for it.
I missed all of this because I fell asleep when we saw Avatar. So I have no idea what you're talking about. I missed
that's a bummer.
all
I didn't know
of
if you were there
this.
for that part. You missed it.
No,
Avatar's a tough one to fall
asleep
in. You seemed to be panicking when you woke up.
Well, I was looking at Tyler being like, how much longer is left? Like, how long was I asleep for? Was I out for 20 minutes? Was I out for hours?
Yeah.
I was just so confused. And I think I was out for a little over an hour of that movie.
Oh, that's tough. That's a bad time because you have no idea. You're like, is like 30 minutes left, or are we here for another like 2
I didn't know
hours?
how much we had left. Eventually I figured out we're not at the big battle yet. So there's time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
Point.
time.
I looked over and you had those big 3D glasses that were just like laid back with them.
Yeah. Well, the water relaxes me.
I get it. Well,
I didn't
if you
mean
ever watch
to,
it
but
again,
you
let me
know,
tell you, there's some weird stuff going on between the Ash Woman and the Colonel in that. They got quite a romance.
Well, I will say though, if you fall asleep during Avatar, you can wake up and still understand the plot. Like I might have missed that, but I was like, I got what's going on. We're all good here.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very simple. All right. Next category.
All right. Now the category everyone has been waiting for. It's best
time.
butt. Oh, yes. Sit up straight. Here we go.
Here we go.
We saw a lot of butts this year.
All
right. Let me remind you of some of them we saw. Milo Manheim's in School Spirits. Okay. Damien Hardung's in Maxton Hall. And who could forget the hockey butts seen around the world?
The hockey butts heard around the world.
There were a lot of butts. I mean, and more. And you reminded me of Paradise.
That first shower scene,
too.
you're like, whoa, what is happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there were more butts than this. I don't know them all, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was bringing up there's quite a butt in paradise. See Sterling
Yeah.
K. Brown's butt in paradise out of nowhere. It's a year
Yeah.
butts. Who's
That
your
was a
winner?
shocking one. My winner, I gotta go with Connor Story, who plays Ilya
Obviously.
in Heated Rivalry. It's just so good. I
Congratulations
mean,
to Ilya Rozanov. Connor
sorry to
Story.
these other men. Sorry
That
to these
hockey
other
butt.
men. You looked great, but we have to give it to Connor Story. It was so good.
Yeah. As Ryan said when he came on, he said they just don't make him like that. Like, that's crazy.
They don't. I know. I don't know what he did, but looked great.
Well,
All
I
right.
was
Any
going to
honorable
say
mentions?
my one honorable mention is you haven't seen this movie yet, but I really think you're going to like it, is Roofman, with Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst. And Channing Tatum is walking around a Toys R Us in the buff. And yeah, you
Oh,
see his
okay.
butt a
I'm
lot.
intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued.
yeah. He's active
You're
too. He's
selling
running
me.
around doing
You're
stuff.
selling me.
You're seeing that butt move.
We like to see
Yeah.
it in action. Yeah.
It's a cute
We
romance
like to
movie,
see
though.
what
I
it can
enjoyed it.
do.
Yeah. Sorry I
All
keep
right.
naming
I'm
movies. I
intrigued.
just don't see the difference. I'm like,
I
I'll
didn't
name
know we
what I
were
wanna
doing
name.
that. Yeah.
I do what I want.
All right. Next category is biggest villain, which we could also call this worst dad, because most of these villains are dads in these shows.
Okay.
So obviously we have Adam Fisher, who we did a
Yep.
whole villain video on.
Yes.
Mortimer Beaufort, huge villain.
Mhm.
I mean, I would say the
Yes.
grandfather and We Were Liars. I would
Mm.
say a lot of men in Ginny and Georgia too, villains.
It's the biggest
But
villain,
I gotta
men.
give it.
Is that what you're giving
Yeah,
it to?
yeah. There's not a woman on this list. Yeah,
Hey,
you're
hey.
getting it. You're getting it. You're seeing the pattern. Yeah.
Just give us the winner.
All right. The winner is Mortimer Beaufort. I
Okay.
mean, he is
It's
the
not
worst
normal
dad
that
I've ever
your
seen.
dad tries
He's
to
worse than
ruin.
Dan Scott.
Yeah. It's not normal your dad tries to ruin your life and like your girlfriend's life and her entire family's life and gets them
Yeah.
like fired from their jobs. It's
I know.
crazy.
Nothing is good enough for him. He wants
It
that
is an intense
entire
storyline.
family. If I
That's
was
an
even
intense dad.
cousins with Ruby Bell, I would be nervous. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, second cousins got to be nervous. Mortimer will not stop. I
Yeah.
mean, we've never seen somebody go after so many family members before.
That's true. I mean, to be like, I'm going to buy the place you work at just so I can fire you is like a whole nother level of like, that's like
It's
crazy.
villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in One Tree Hill, Dan Scott murdered his brother, and I'm still like, I don't know. Mortimer might
More
be
redeeming
worse.
qualities. Yeah.
We
Well,
don't
it
know
feels like
what he'll stop at.
you also see Mortimer in that big mansion and it's like thunder and
Yeah.
lightning a lot. Like he just seems like a
Yeah.
horror villain.
He's like mustache twirling villain. Like
Yeah.
not a single redeeming quality at this point.
No. We're saying don't
But
buy
I'll
his
keep
suits.
watching. Yeah. All right. Any honorable mentions from you?
All right. Well, I have two honorable mentions. One you're gonna roll your eyes at, but it's got to be there. I had to get one mention in for a movie I love this year. One Battle After Another. Sean Penn as Lockjaw. It's one of the craziest villains
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
That's
but
a big villain.
I'm actually giving it to Jeremiah Fisher for the first 2/3 of season 3. Was unbelievable turn of he just kept doing everything wrong in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
he came back a little in the last third, but the first 2/3 of season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, Jeremiah Fisher is just irredeemable. Like it's crazy. I mean, you find out about the cheating and then he's so manipulative that he immediately asks her to marry him. And then he's like working her to like not go to Paris and to like all these things. And I get it's all done out of like his own. I get he's troubled. I get he's dealing with like his own inferiority from like caused by his dad and like his mother passing away. And I am sympathetic, but I'm just saying if we're rating it by actions, this guy nearly ruined Belly's life.
I mean, when you lay it out like that, you're not wrong. I mean, and it's not like it's just the
You
cheating.
just gotta,
It's
I
the
think it's
not
also,
telling her
yeah,
about these things.
yeah. Continue. Sorry.
I mean, it's just, I think if you're looking at it just of Belly and Jeremiah, let's like take
Yeah.
Conrad out of it for 1 second. His actions towards Belly are really, really bad.
Yeah.
They're not great. I mean, if we were just looking at that, I would be like full villain. Yeah.
Yeah. His dad
I mean, I
seems
just
to
can't
own
believe you're saying this.
His dad owns a finance firm, and he bought her a $200 ring for her engagement.
Hey,
There you go.
that's
Show
the
it
ring.
off, baby.
I'm wearing it.
I think it's a really cute ring. I do really like it.
Well, it's
think,
cute.
like,
Yeah, not as an engagement ring. You can't even really see it in the camera.
for an engagement ring, it sounds like I have no plans or any idea what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
I think I just feel so betrayed by him. That's when I get so worked up, because
That is why you get so mad.
I was leaning Team Jeremiah going into season 3, not knowing anything about the books and stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, he's a fun-loving guy. He's lighter. He's not like as serious as like Conrad. But then Jeremiah, it just takes such a turn. I mean, when he pops up on the
know.
counter and is talking to Conrad, and he's like, "His belly called you," and he like takes a bite of an apple. I'm like, this guy is
Yeah.
coming off so villainous sometimes. And I'm
I
glad
feel
he
like we
turned it
needed to
around.
redeem him more. We needed a little bit more of a redemption, which
I am
I'm hoping we're getting in the
sympathetic-
movie.
Sympathetic to what he went
Yeah.
through, but it wasn't great.
You
in
just
season
take this
3.
so hard because you're like, I defended you, Jeremiah. I was on your team. That's why
I
you
was
took
on
that
your
so
team.
hard.
I wore your hat once.
Yeah.
How dare you do this
You
to
just
me?
feel personally victimized by
How
Jeremiah
dare you
Fisher.
cheat
That's
Cabo
why.
on me? I was more
know.
upset about Cabo
I'm like,
than
are you-
Belly.
I'm like, are you okay?
All right. so
You
that's
really
my
took that hard.
My dad.
Oh my God. Wow. Here we are again, yelling
Right.
about Jeremiah.
We're going along.
Again,
Next
you make me
category.
almost want to defend him with how
I
much
love
you are
tricking you into
still so
defending
mad at
Jeremiah
him.
Fisher.
And I don't even want to, but you just go so hard that
I
I'm
go
like,
too
okay,
hard.
well, come on. Like, come on. His girlfriend's in love with his brother.
Yeah. All right. Next.
I will say,
category.
though, he's the one
Oh,
who
my-
perpetuated that love triangle to keep going. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
Okay.
All right, next category. Scene that had me blushing the most.
Mm,
Clutching my pearls, scared to watch on a plane.
yes.
So we have a few contenders. I actually did watch the peach scene of The Summer I Turned Pretty on a Plane, which I was like, it looks like he's just eating a peach, but the zoom in, it
a
looks
lot going on.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like, whoa, what is that girl watching?
Yeah.
And then they had that intimate scene later on in that ep too. I was like, not a great ep to watch on a plane.
Mhm.
I mean, we also have in Maxton Hall when they're about to hook up in the bedroom when her parents are home.
Oh yeah.
That had me clutching my pearls. And then really like anything in Heated Rivalry,
Yes.
we could put in this category.
I think
But
there's a
I
clear
gotta
winner.
give it to Heated Rivalry.
It's got to
And
be right.
specifically the bathroom scene, I think.
Mhm. I think the
Because
very
there's just a lot
the
of
scene of
naked
them
eye
in the
contact.
shower. The scene of them in the shower is such an announcement of what kind of show you're
Right.
watching that you're just like, whoa, like this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it comes
And, like,
fast
I'm
and
on
furious
board.
after that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could name kind of any scene, but I feel like it's almost like the non-straight sex scenes, like specifically just sex scenes. Like they don't have me clutching my pearls as much as a like eye contact while I'm touching myself
I was
scene.
so confused when you said straight. I was like, what straight sex is
No, I didn't mean, I meant,
get what you mean,
yeah, I
though.
don't mean
You mean
straight
like you mean
people
when they're like
sex.
in bed having sex, you're not as like
Yeah.
pearls clutched as whenever they're like doing crazier hookups.
Yes, that's what I mean.
I get that.
Yeah. That really gets me like, whoa.
Like when
what
they're
are
on
we
the
doing
workout
here?
bikes, you're like, whoa.
I'm like, hello.
Sharing the
I'm like,
water
I'm
bottle.
seated.
Ah!
Yeah. I'm like, what is that water bottle doing?
Oh my
I'm blushing just thinking about the water bottle.
Well, the inanimate
All right,
objects
what?
really get you between the peaches and the water bottle. I
I
have no
know.
notes on
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
It's obviously heated rivalry. Those first two apps were like shot out of a cannon. That was a lot of just it's also just the speed of it, the montage editing of heated rivalry. You're like, wow, this is a
Yeah.
love affair.
We are moving and grooving. We are going from the shower to the hotel room to the Vegas hotel room to another hotel. Like, it is just whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
There's just not as much like build up. But I feel like we learned we don't necessarily need that because we like more of a romance build up.
Yeah.
We don't need a like.
Yeah. I think it is, though. It is hot in the final episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty when Conrad and Belly have sex in Paris, because I do think it was like a way you hadn't seen them before, because you'd seen them like yearning for so long with each other. And I do feel like that was like a hotter hookup than what you'd seen in the past. Well, I feel like in the
I'd
past
agree with
it'd
that.
been more like, like, oh, we made love by the fire. Like, this was more like a hot and heavy, passionate thing. So I do think just seeing them like that, you were like, whoa, like,
like we're not young anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I would even say that scene where they gave us the flashback, which is in the Peaches episode, and they gave us the flashback to Conrad staying at Belly's house, and she comes in the room.
Oh,
and then they start hooking up.
That one was pretty intense too. Yeah.
I was shocked by that because that just put a lot into perspective of where Conrad's at, why Belly was the way she was in season 2. It really gave a lot of perspective that we did not have to their relationship at that time.
For sure.
So my pearls were clutched on that one.
Yeah. But again, hard to beat heated rivalries first couple of of just wow.
All right. Next up, or did you already do your honorable mentions? Did you have any more?
Oh, no, I mean, I have nothing to. It's heated rivalry, definitely.
Nothing to add. Yeah.
All right.
You're like, move it along. It's heated rivalry.
How many categories we got left?
We have 3 left.
Okay.
Next category is a fun one.
Yeah.
Best fruit that acted as a main character.
Is a funny idea.
All right. So it was a big year for fruit on TV. We had the poison fruit in White Lotus. We had the peach scene in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Big deal in White Lotus. You're right.
It's a main character, you could say. Yeah, and the peach scene in The Summer I Turned Pretty, again, big character.
When they pull over for Peaches, I remember just the way it's shot and the music coming in. I'm like, something's happening. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're like, what is going on here?
I didn't know, but I was gonna watch people eat peaches like I'd never seen before.
Yeah, well, we will never see somebody eat a peach like that on television again.
Or wipe a mouth
and then
like
we have. No. I'm blushing just thinking about it again.
You think he still got that white shirt he wiped that mouth with?
Yeah, he didn't clean that, even though he's a clean freak.
Yeah.
And then we have the famous banana.
Oh yeah.
In Heated Rivalry.
Yes.
The banana and berry smoothie, which that was huge. So I really think it's between
Scott got together. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's between the banana or the peach.
Yeah.
And I got to give it to the banana and Heated Rivalry because that extra banana saved Scott's career.
Really? I
helped him come out.
Peaches.
I thought about it, but I'm thinking of fruit as a main character for this.
Yeah.
Where we love the peach scene. It sticks in our minds, but was it as much of a main character? I don't know. I think the peach scene did a lot.
In Heated Rivalry. I get where you're
I mean, Scott's career went up after he started having that banana smoothie. And then eventually he comes out. No, he kept winning games, remember?
He won the cup. I
mean, I think I got to give it to that. Those Without those smoothies, there would be no Scott and Kip. Without that
You are
extra
right.
banana, we wouldn't have Scott and Kip.
And then the lucky
Whereas
socks
I
got
think
him to the cup.
Belly and Conrad would have gotten together without that peach.
Yeah. In a sense, those bananas, fixed homophobia in sports. That's what those bananas
You
did.
could say
so it's
that.
hard to compete with. But I'm shocked. This was one of those I just put down same because I thought you were going with peaches. And I kind of think though, outside of the plot, I just think the peaches scene in The Summer I Turned Pretty is like one of the scenes of the year, along with like
Yeah.
Scott and Kip on the ice, because I just think that the peaches scene is such a jolt in the way it's shot, in the music that comes in. It's just one of those moments where you're like, she ain't marrying Jeremiah. Like, it is just like,
Yeah.
this is such a real thing. It's like the most intimate thing you've ever seen is these two pull over. And he's allergic to peaches, he says. And he just keeps handing her peaches and watching her eat. And I'm like, I don't know what I would call this, but
That's
quite
one
a
of
scene.
those scenes you read in a book and you think there is no way you can adapt this in a way that works. And they did it. It did work.
I just love a scene like that where it's like, I can't even describe it to someone who hasn't watched it. Like,
Yeah,
like,
that is
just
true.
watch it. I'm like, the way the music, the way they're looking at each other, the way it's shot is so different from everything else in the show.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. But
Yeah.
well, we just split it even. Fruit did a lot this year.
Well, we split the fruit.
We split the fruit. Big year for fruit.
All right, last two categories.
All right. Next up, fictional man of the year. All right. This is a big category. We have Conrad Fisher, Jeremiah Fisher, James Beaufort, the Walter Boys, Marcus Baker, Wally from School Spirits, the Heated Rivalry Boys.
Yeah.
So lot to choose from. Lot of great fictional men we saw this year. We saw some of these men go to therapy this year, which was great and much needed. Shout out to Conrad Fisher and James Beaufort.
Conrad Fisher got like a walk-in song, like he's a pro wrestler going into therapy. That Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
That was hot. Yeah, that was great TV. That might win best walkout. I'm just adding categories as we go along.
Don't be adding more categories.
The winner for me for fictional man of the year, James Beaufort.
Wow.
He's rich. He's rich. He's changed. He does an amazing slow-mo walk. And he still only has eyes for one girl.
Wow. I am a little shocked by this. I thought it would go to Connie Baby. Because Conrad...
I thought about it, but, I don't think Conrad would accept this award. I feel like James Beaufort would accept this award.
Well, yeah. We've seen James Beaufort give some good speeches. We know he loves to accept things. I could see that. But
yeah, he had a great speech this year.
I can't believe you're giving him this in the same year he had that pool scene.
I kind of forgot about that. You're right. Oh, no.
The reason
but we had a lot of growth from that.
He did have a lot of growth, and I do think, Conrad Fisher, who also lost his mom, I think Conrad Fisher is a little bit more the right answer for this because I do think he's so fictional in his years-long love for Belly that it's kind of like a wish fulfillment, like of a guy who's willing to wait for you in that way.
Yeah.
And he goes so
definitely.
hard for her.
He is a fictional man written by a woman. That's for sure.
But
I gave him biggest yearner.
That's a good point. Okay, so he's biggest yearner, but most fictional man of the year or whatever this was is James Beaufort because James Beaufort does look like he was created by AI. Like he's a good looking. We watched that Limbo scene and I was like, who can do this? I get it. The Limbo might win it for him.
Yeah. Limbo wins it.
I
Again,
get
not
it.
many people could make that scene work. And Damien made that scene work. And maybe I'm a little blindsided because I met Damien this year. Okay,
That's it.
maybe that's why
Here's
I
the
chose
real
it.
answer. It's because you met. I forgot about that. It's because you met this guy. That's why he wins
Yeah.
your fictional man of the year.
I'm not saying this award show is perfect. Okay,
No,
if
it's
these
rigged.
people,
This is rigged just
want
like
to
the
show
Golden
up.
Globes.
Yeah, this is like every other award show out there.
You'll show up and meet me.
If you give
we'll
me some
you the
time,
award.
I'll give you an award. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I love it. My fictional man of the year.
I mean,
was,
we had a lot of good fictional men this year, though. This was a good year for fictional men, and specifically the
Absolutely.
fictional men that were written by women.
Yeah.
That's everyone nominated for this, I think, was written by women because they write the better men on this.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, last category.
Wait, I didn't get.
most.
Never mind. I don't get to get my fictional man of the year.
No, say it. I'm sorry.
Oh
I thought
my
that yours was Conrad. I got confused.
I just thought you would give it to Conrad. My fictional man of the year is Superman.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He had a big year.
Technically
Superman had a big year.
that
That's
was
a
what I
good
wrote
one.
down when you gave me the category. Technically from Krypton, but he pretends he's a man. So Superman had a movie.
That's a good one. Yeah. I like wouldn't have guessed that. I'm like, that's a fun one.
Final category.
I did start watching Smallville this year, and that's a good show.
Liking it? I gotta.
I'm into Superman
you restart.
now.
I've always wanted to watch Smallville.
We should do that. You would like it. It's very well done. And I gotta say, the effects look good for like the 90s or whenever it was. Anyways, last category.
I used to watch Lois and Clark when I was a little kid. It was definitely too.
Oh, I did too. I loved it.
Didn't understand what I was watching.
Why were we watching that? Like that was crazy.
Like, it's a Superman show. Yeah.
Yeah, we were all watching that with Terry Hatcher.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
all right.
That's when we had like
category.
3 TV shows to choose from.
The final category.
Final category is
previously on TV awards.
Most anticipated next season.
Oh, that's a good one.
So the show that I cannot wait for next season, which I'm changing my answer from what I had written down.
Preview of 2026, if you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Euphoria.
Euphoria.
I'm excited for season 3 of Euphoria coming out next year.
Are you genuinely excited, or are you like, this might be
I was not excited.
Watch?
Well, that too, but so I was not excited. I was like, why are we doing this? Do we need this? What is this going to be like?
Yeah. Aren't
I
they
gotta
all 30?
say, the photos. But I love a time jump. I'm here for high school shows doing time jumps. And the photos they put out look good. I'm intrigued. It's like they put out photos of the characters, and I'm like, all right, you're pulling me back in.
Did you see a shot
I'm
of
getting
Jacob Elordi
curious.
or something that just changed your whole mind about
that? Is what it was. Yeah. It was like him in the kitchen. And I'm like, I am sold.
Euphoria.
I'm watching season 3. Yeah.
Wow. Any honorable mentions?
But yeah, most anticipated from like what I watched this year. I'm very excited for season 3 of School Spirits, which we are getting very soon at the end of January. This is the only show that is putting out a season within a year. I mean, it's crazy. They're actually turning them around. And we're getting seasons less than a year from the last one, which is great.
Catching up on School Spirits and podcasting with you about it at the end of January. So I'm excited. I'm
not just saying this as a plug. I genuinely really am curious what's going on in that show.
You've told me I'll love it. So I'm excited.
Yeah. There's a lot of mysteries. I'm very curious on where it's headed. So that's what I'm excited for.
Great. Excited to catch up on it.
What about you? Honorable mentions?
My honorable mentions were also Euphoria. Traders, which is coming in like a week. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Traders.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah. The only reality show Tyler watches is Traders.
Yeah, I never know who any of these people are, and it's very rewarding that way. So I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are, and then I just watch them all fall apart on Traders. It's great. Um, my number one I'm looking forward to is The Comeback is returning.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm excited
Yeah.
about that. I love that
Yeah.
show.
You talked me into watching
Lisa Kudrow.
the first 2 seasons of Lisa Kudrow's The Comeback, and I was blown away. Because aren't they 10 years apart? Isn't that the deal? Each season's 10 years apart?
Yeah. Well, let's also be clear. I convince you to watch every TV show that you watch. You would not watch TV if it was
I'm a
not
big
for
baby.
me.
I'm like kicking and screaming every show. I don't want to watch it. And then I'm like,
And
wow,
then
that
you're
show
like,
was
that
great.
is so good. Yeah.
I pitched a fit about Heated Rivalry, and then I was like, I love this show. This show's great. I'm tearing up.
You pitched a fit to on The Summer I Turned Pretty, and you've talked about The Summer I Turned Pretty on half of this podcast right now, on this award show.
One day I'll
You
learn.
can't be stopped.
One day I'll learn to just watch what you tell me.
All right, should we wrap up? Any final thoughts?
I think so. I think it was a great year. I agree with you. I've loved the love triangles, but we do need to maybe change up the love triangles. I think Heated Rivalry was a lesson in that you can find tension, you can find yearning, you can find different ways of showing like love in a tense way. And it can be just like open your mind a little, like try all sorts of different stuff. Like it doesn't have to just, I mean, I love The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it doesn't all just have to be love triangles quite like that.
Well, I think too, Heated Rivalry showed us you can make each character likable too. Like I think what I really enjoyed about Heated Rivalry is like I really liked both of those guys. It wasn't like one character made a huge mistake and that was the conflict. The conflict was more this like forbidden love and whatnot, where I think that a lot of times is more interesting than having one character make this like huge mistake and then everything falls apart.
You're right.
So I agree with you. Heated Rivalry showed us a lot.
It's a little less debating like each little act they did, like Cabo or whatever. And it's more just like so focused on their relationship, which was like interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I like both, but I was like, it's so interesting that the whole show is about them figuring it out, not other people being involved. Yeah.
And I want to be clear, love the drama of these other shows and when shows do that. I mean, here for all the drama. But I do think we just learned a lot from Heated Rivalry.
I told you I thought Summer I Turned Pretty was like one of the best written young adult shows I've ever seen. Like, I just think it takes its characters so seriously. It's not like doing throwaway stuff. Like it's thoughtful. But then I thought Heated Rivalry was one of the most like inventive in this kind of genre, this romance genre of just like how you tell a story. It was great.
Yeah, definitely. Here we are again, talking about why we love Heated Rivalry in The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Stand up.
What I will say, and I want to see more of that in 2026. I want to see more romance TV shows. Time and time again, we have seen that this works and everybody is so shocked by it every time. I mean, you could say that about Nobody Wants Us too, like a rom-com TV show, and everyone's like, why do we love it? And it's like, I don't know, maybe people like romance, maybe people like joy in their lives, maybe we like when we know it's all going to work out. So I want to see more of that in 2026.
I told you that's the dirty secret of Severance that no one wants to acknowledge, is it really is just about like the romance and are they going to end up. That's kind of what the show's about.
Yeah.
Just like all these shows.
Well,
and I love
people
Severance,
acting
but
like
that's what I'm invested in.
I told you that early on in Severance. I said, this is a show that is focusing on the romance.
Absolutely it is.
And I was right.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I think that that's just what people enjoy watching too. And you can have other conflict, but the romance of it all just ups the stakes even more.
It's great. It's a great year in TV. Excited to watch more with
Great year
Jillian.
for TV. Thank you for joining me and watching all these shows. It's been fun. I can't wait to make you watch more TV in 2026. I almost said 2027 in 2026.
Yeah. Do you want to thank Bo and
Imagine
Yang?
if I was like,
feel
get the year off.
I feel like you did what he did. You just created an award show.
Yeah. Thank you, Bo and Yang, for letting me know that you can just create an award show. You can really do whatever you want.
Just host
And
it
I want to
yourself.
congratulate all our winners here tonight. All the
Absolutely.
winners. If you want to come on the podcast, you are welcome anytime. Let us know. We'd love to have you on. I'd love to present you with your award. That would be fun.
The
Big
Best
thanks
Bud
to
Award.
Tyler for podcasting with me.
Here it is presented. Absolutely.
Yeah. Big thanks to Tyler for podcasting with me and watching all these shows. It's been a fun year. Fun year for TV.
Yeah, excited to be back. What's our next podcast? It's
Next
a movie?
up, yeah, we'll be covering People We Meet on Vacation, which comes out January 9th on Netflix. So that's going to be next up in the new year. Have a great new year, everybody. And don't forget, you can follow our podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. It really does help. We would love it if you could give us a 5-star review. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Previously On and shop our merch on Etsy. Thanks for listening.
Good night.